Accent book, page 24. Alright guys, let's look at page 24 of our accent book here, starting with line 86. Check your key signature for me. We have 3 flats, B flat, E flat, and here again we see another A flat. So go ahead and look through, and every time you see an A, tell yourself it's going to be an A flat. And in this case, you've got the high one there. Alright, so make sure that that left-hand pinky is ready to go for those A flats. Alright? Double check your rhythm before you play along with me on this one. Half notes get 2, dotted half notes get 3, and whole notes get 4. And of course, the quarter notes get 1 toe tap each. Alright, make sure you're being really, really conscious of your rhythm, even when you think this line might look easy. Alright, so please make sure you're keeping track of the rhythm. Count it and clap it maybe before you play it with me. Alright, line 86. 1, 2. Articulation work in there as well. Alright, look at line 87. Now here we see a new kind of short note marking. Okay, in our book we have seen like measure 1, the 8th note and the 8th rest, but now in the purple box up top they tell us about the staccato notes. And whenever you see the dot above or below the note head, that indicates that it is a staccato note, or should therefore be played half its normal value. Alright, so honestly, measure 1 and measure 3, the notes are going to sound the same length, short. Alright, so just be careful. Remember, the dot, if it comes after the note head, is like a rhythm thing, like a dotted quarter note. If it's above or below the note head, depending on where that note stem is, then it means staccato or separated or detached or short. Okay? So, if we're thinking through line 87, I kind of think note lengths here. Short, 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 long, long, short, 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 long, long, short, 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 long, 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 short, 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 long. Alright, and be careful here. Look at your key signature. Only 1 flat, B flat, so watch out for those E naturals. Alright, I'll play it for you and demonstrate the short and staccatos for you. And 1, 2. You have to be kind of deliberate and with that short, fast air to get those short notes to sound short. One more quick word about the short notes. Don't look like a goldfish when you play them. Okay? Honestly, in like the little 8th rest or when you have those staccato notes, there's not enough time for you to sneak a breath in between them, and you'll start to look like a goldfish. And eventually, having to take those breaths, what happens is it slows us down, so our rhythm might be affected. So you just kind of freeze and hold your air. Alright, so practice your freezing there too. Line 88, William Tell Overture. You might recognize this one. Check your key signature for me. We've added the E flats and A flats back. And then beware your rhythm. Make sure you're playing your 8th notes on the right beat. Sometimes they move around on you. And then look at the second to last measure there of that second line. and kind of investigate this rhythm with me. You have a half note tied to an eighth note. Te forte. Alright, so you have to be careful where you're going to change to that A flat after that long B flat. Okay, te forte. You're going to change actually on the te of 3. B flat, A flat, G, F. Alright, so you again might want to check that measure out before you try to play this with me, because we have to get that timing correct there. Alright, but I'll demonstrate for you line 88. Some more short notes too. And 1, te, 2, te. Kind of fun. Maybe you don't recognize it that slow, but you can work up the tempo, and this is kind of every now when you hear in movies, sometimes you have like the big horse chase or something. Alright, kind of fun. You can maybe work your fingers up to that. Alright, look at line 89. Again, same key as line 88, so we still have B flats, E flats, and A flats. Don't forget about those, okay? We see some high ones here. Also in this line, we have a repeat, so don't forget to go back to the beginning. You almost have a little mini scale there at the beginning with those eighth notes. C, D, E flat, F, G. Then again, measure 3. Don't forget it's A flat and G. So, just moving your pinky there for those couple of measures. Watch out for the skip, there in measure 5, F, F, D. And then another kind of little mini scale there towards the end, the second to last measure, D, C, D, E flat, and then it skips down to the last note, C. Alright, so make sure you give yourself a chance to kind of finger through that, but here's my example for line 89. And down, up, ready, here I go. And now, finally, one of my favorites, line 90. This is Minuet by Bach. Alright, so check it out with me. We have 2 flats, B flat and E flat. So now when you see A's, look through and find them, because you do have some high and low. These are going to be back to A naturals. Alright, and we're also only in 3 here. 1, 2, te, 3, te, 1, 2, 3. Alright. And it's going to sound really cool if you can try to get those short or staccato notes in there as well. Long, 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 short, short, long, short, short. Alright? And finally, I know there's a lot in this one, but it's so cool. You have a road map. Okay? So look down. You're going to play all of line 1, play the first measure of line 2, take the first ending, then go all the way back to the beginning of the first line and play through line 1 again. First measure the second line, and then remember you have to jump to the second ending. Alright? So here we go. Some of you might recognize this one as well. Maybe not. Maybe so. There's 1, te, 2, te. line 91. This is almost just a really good review. Remember way back when we did the slurs, and you're just having to use your aperture to go back and forth between the low F, high F, low G, high G, A, and B flat there as well. Okay, see how smoothly and quickly you can make that change happen. All right, so here, I'll try line 91 for you. Take those away. And 1, 2, 3. Nice work on page 24, guys. Bye.